Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are now episode 124, and I'll be doing a review on Mission Impossible Fallout. So, spoiler alert, if you have not seen Mission Impossible Fallout, I strongly advise you do not listen to this episode. You've been warned. So, I saw the movie, and so far it takes place 2 years after the capture of Solomon Lane, played by Sean Harris. The remains of his organization, the Syndicate, which was in the latest, so not the latest, the previous Mission Impossible film, which I think was can't remember if might have been Ghost Protocol or something like that, maybe, or no, I don't think it was Ghost Protocol. I think it was, you know what, forget it. But anyway, from the previous movie, which was about taking down the Syndicate. So anyway, the remains of his organization, his as in Solomon Lane's, of course, the Syndicate, have reformed into a terrorist group known as the Apostles. So what was the Syndicate? What was the Syndicate is now the Apostles. So at a safe house in Belfast, Ethan, played by Tom Cruise, receives details of a mission to intercept the sale of 3 plutonium cores to members of the group, who are acquiring them for the latest client, fundamentalist John Lark. The mission takes him to Berlin, where he meets up with Benji Dunn, played by Simon Pegg, and Luther Stickwell, played by Ving Rhames. But the mission fails when Hunt makes the choice to save Luther's life, and the plutonium is taken by the Apostles. The team captures and interrogates a nuclear weapons expert who has been working with the group to build 3 portable nuclear weapons, tricking him into believing attacks have occurred on religious sites in Rome, Jerusalem, and Mecca to obtain information on the Apostles' next move. So Erica Stone, played by Angela Bassett, the director of the CIA, instructs special activities operative August Walker, played by Henry Cavill, who's best known for his role in Superman, to shadow Hunt as he attempts to retrieve the plutonium. Hunt and Walker halo jump into Paris, where they infiltrate a fundraiser party at the Grand Palais, where John Lark is set to buy the cores from the Apostles. With the arms dealer known as the White Widow, played by Vanessa Kirby, acting as a broker, Hunt and Walker track Lark to a bathroom where, in the subsequent fight, Lark is killed by Elsa Faust, played by Rebecca Ferguson. So to complete the mission, Hunt impersonates John Lark and meets with the White Widow. Agents of the Apostles have been sent to kill John Lark and the White Widow. With Hunt impersonating Lark, he escapes with the White Widow. In order to secure the plutonium, the White Widow tasks Hunt with securing an asset. The price of securing the plutonium is the extraction of Solomon Lane from an armored convoy moving through Paris. Hunt receives one of the plutonium cores as a payment in kind for the mission. Hunt and his team attack the convoy, and loyalties of the team are tested. Elsa reveals that MI6 wants Lane dead. A motorcycle and car chase ensues across Paris, with Hunt avoiding the White Widow's forces, the police, and Elsa, who has to kill Lane to fulfill her mission for MI6. The mission to extract Lane is successful, whereupon White Widow instructs the team to deliver Lane as well as Elsa to London. So, At the safe house in London, Alan Hunley, played by Alec Baldwin, the secretary of IMF, confronts Hunt about being John Lark, which Hunt denies and incapacitates Hunley to continue the mission. After being asked to monitor Lane, Walker unwittingly reveals himself to be the real John Lark in association with Lane. Erica Sloane also notices and instructs a shadow CIA team to take Lane, Walker, and Hunt's team in. The CIA team is in fact infiltrated by the Apostles, and Walker orders them to attack the IMF team. Hunley is stabbed and killed in the ensuing fight by Walker, who then escapes. With the help of Benji, Luther, and Elsa, Hunt tracks Walker across the rooftops to Tate Mortem, where Walker escapes to a medical camp in Kashmir with Lane, but not before threatening the life of Hunt's estranged wife, Julia, played by Michelle Monaghan. So in Kashmir, Benji reveals the two remaining nuclear weapons are synchronized with each other. So if one is diffused, the other will detonate. However, both devices can be diffused as long as the countdown is running. To complete the diffuse process, the fuse also must be pulled from the detonator before the countdown reaches 0. So otherwise, the weapon will detonate. So Lane's plan for the weapons is to contaminate the water supply of Pakistan, India, and China, affecting a third of the world's population. So at the medical camp, being used to disguise the radioactive signature of the devices, Walker has also engineered for Julia and her new husband to be on site to raise the stakes for Hunt. So Solomon Lane activates the weapons, giving the detonator to Walker. Hunt takes off in pursuit of Walker in a helicopter, leaving Benji, Luther, and Elsa on the ground to find the weapons. Luther finds the first weapon and is helped by Julia to defuse it. Elsa and Benji find the second weapon and fight with Lane, with Benji nearly being killed before Elsa rescues him and subdues Lane. The two defuse the second weapon, so Hunt and Walker engage in a aerial helicopter chase before Hunt uses his helicopter to ram Walker's aircraft out of the sky. The two then fight on a cliff edge, where Walker is eventually killed by a winch. With only 1 second to go, Hunt manages to remove the fuse, successfully aborting both detonations, of course. So, but yeah, in the aftermath, the remaining 2 cores are safely recovered. Erica Stone hands Lane over to MI6 through the White Widow, which earns Elsa's exoneration. Hunt recovers from his injuries with the help of Julia, while the rest of the team joins him in victory. So that's pretty much the end of that review. Recap anyway. Anyway, I give the film a 9 out of 10, pretty much. And here's why. Not all the characters were in the movie. Jeremy Renner was